Welcome, 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 boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. It's your humble narrator, Phreakin. How's it going? Good, 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 I hope. I'm doing swell. I'm actually not too great. Look in the old hot bar, and here, look at that. I ain't got nothing. Wearing all iron. Couple potions, couple random items, but other than that, we fell into some lava in the nether. But yeah, so I think it's time to get started on a few other projects. It's kind of like, I don't know, I kind of refer to it as the fresh start. I also found a desert next to what is it? The savannah. So we've actually got every tree now, which is nice. So we've got a nice assortment of wood. Also, I've been doing a few odds and ends. We've got our ender chest. I'm starting to build some pearls up. Got a couple nice piles of things, and I want to show you this. 16 wither skulls. So yeah, I've been busy just like I told you guys. Over at our wither fortress, which that's going to be what it's called, the old wither fortress, because that's what it's producing. I've been working over there non-stop since I saw you guys last. Took a break here and there to do some sailing around. Also found two towns, which I may splice some clips in. I may not. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how long this episode goes. But I made a little potion setup. Nothing fancy at all. All this is, you dump water bottles in here. You pop that open and drop them in. They automatically brew that. And then when they're done, you pop that, and it fills us up with awkward potions. Grab them. This will make strength, fire resistance, and this will make, what is it now, speed. And all I'm using these for is to extend it, as you can tell. So nothing too fancy. I mean, we'll definitely get into a potion machine, but for what I'm using them for right now, it works perfect. It helps me make them a touch faster. So one thing I want to do is show you guys the Wither Fortress and the work I've done. It's going to be, and I'm sorry guys, but another episode of the Nether, because I've been busy. We've got 2 villagers now trapped over there, and there's a lot I want to do, and it seems like there's never enough time. So let's head over to the Nether. I've been spending yeah, this looks kind of ghetto here, but I popped the top on that the upstairs and made some more storage and tried to neaten it up a little bit just because we're running out of room. And I didn't want to start a big to-do on our thing yet because we don't need a house. I mean, we honestly don't need a house at this point. We've got too many other projects. I mean, we've got a witch hut. There's a guardian temple I want to get started on. We're going to fight a wither, at least one. I carved this through here. This is actually pretty long, but it leads us over to our fortress. So I chugged that potion, and I'm going to run down this. It's a couple hundred blocks, so I'll chat while we run. I widened it out a little bit. Yeah, and it was unfortunate. I had a really nice looting 3 sword. Let's get that out of there while we're here. I had a nice looting 3 with, it had smite 5 on it. I had some Depthstrader 3 boots, and yeah, I fell in the lava. I was derping around out here, and was trying to hit pigmen to get XP to level up because I needed to repair a pick, and yeah. So, there's that. No big deal, really. But it is like starting over, so we'll get to do that. I'm pretty excited, but I want to show you this, and then we're going to get started on our next project, which is going to be a gold farm XP grinder. And we'll be needing that for the wither, or the beacons, because I'm going to need a bunch of beacons to do what we want. And this right here is actually just a little brewing station I made up. This takes me under the ocean, so I can get in and brew some potions if I need to. Hi. See, and as I said, the rates here are extremely good. Can't complain about that. Get out of here. Alright. So this is where I've been spending all my time, guys. Hopefully it looks decent to y'all. So many bad guys, though. And yeah, this is what we got. This is the bottom level. Slowly working on it. I mean, it doesn't go as quick as you think because there's always badness. But this is all valid spawning spaces for wither skeletons. And then over here, this is the top side. And the reason I'm replacing the nether brick is because things show up a lot better. I mean, you can see right there, you can see the skeleton. But if I come in here with a nice Smite 5 sword, a strength potion, I can basically kill pigmen with one shot, so I don't have to worry about dying or having them swarm me. We can get up there here soon and put another level on. So this will be our 3 levels. I've also kind of tried to level it out over through here, do some nice stuff. This will be cleaned up, but just kind of a catch-up thing for us. Over here, I'm trying to expand this pad. And over here, I've got this little area that I've worked on. So there's been a lot happening, guys. I've been super busy. And this can all be connected at some point in time. But I want to give you guys kind of status updates. This was our original way in. Since I put the other stuff there, my, what's the word? That portal in. And that portal really doesn't take us anywhere, unfortunately. Just under the ocean. I did find a mine shaft in there, so I might explore that at some point. But all this is valid. So the more of this land we remove outside of here, the better off we're going to be. So I'll be coming in here between here and there and chipping away things and doing this and doing that. There's our spawner. This needs to be built out just a little bit still. And the main fortress is right over there. So this is actually a killer setup, in my opinion. It's one of the best I've ever had. And judging by the 16 that I have, the skulls anyway, it's working. And I wasn't even trying to farm them. I was just trying to build it. So let me head back. I'll get to where we're going to be, and we're going to get started on a project, guys. So I'll see you in a minute. All right, guys, let's get started. I am on top of the nether at the absolute build height. If you'll tell, I'm trying to place a block right now, and it won't let me. So this is as high as we can get. I want to get rid of that so nothing can spawn here. That's going to be the reason we stopped. And basically how I got up here was that hole we made. I just found a spot and jump stacked and laid some blocks, and yeah, got up here as quick as we could. I went 32 blocks that way and built a little platform, and as you'll notice, this is going to be our top layer. This is going to be 3 layers tall, I'm thinking. I'm kind of doing this winging it. I know the style I want to build and what I want to come up with, so we'll see how it goes. But as of right now, I want to show this. If you look at Y, you'll see it's 251.5. We're actually on a half slab. That's why the 0.5. So nothing will spawn here. What I want to do is, you'll see here I've got 2 more. And those are all half slabs. You'll see here also it's 0.5. And how I laid those, so I can show you guys in case you don't know. I just held shift on the ladder and point and click. And that's all there is to that. And as you can tell, that's a half slab. These are all half slabs. And basically it's just to, I don't want things spawning outside the trap. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to work our way over this way. We're going to get another setup going, and hopefully I don't die again. Let me make sure I got the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 5, 26, 27, 20. Oh. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. There we go. And if I was smarter, man, I could have just done this. Yeah, thereabouts. That'll work for our purposes. Reason I went 32 is, 1, it's a rounder number, and 2, it's 24 is the minimum required. So if we stand relatively back over here, once there were no half-slaves there, something should spawn. And it should spawn fairly quickly. 24 is that radius. And let's try this just so I can prove it. We'll do that. And this is basically going to be the whole principle behind anything. And because we're on top of the nether, things should spawn. Oh, that was dumb. It's only a 1 block high gap. And it's good to bring dirt and junk blocks up here, because one thing's going to happen, we're going to have a ton of dirt. So bam, something should spawn here fairly quickly. That is the 1 full block within like a couple hundred. Thousands, actually, if you think about it. There's nothing up here. I'm hoping something spawns. Really? Come on, anytime today. So 32 or 24? I want to make sure I got these numbers right. Let's double check. Is it an airspace thing? Right now I'm just testing, guys. Sorry about that. Things should spawn fairly quickly, though. I do know that much. I'm almost positive it's 32. Or 24, I should say. Any minute now. Huh. Well, we can just do one better. Just keep going. How about that? And this is going to be the basis for our whole mob system here. So I want to get these numbers right. Whoop. A lot of double blocks. Alright. Now I know that something should spawn here. There we go. Little Mr. Pigman. Alright. So we know that works. And you can always push them off. Get out the way. There we go. So yeah, this is the basis. This is what's going to happen. This is what's going to work. I may make this just a little bit farther back because now I'm all worried. That'll work. Yeah, so there's that, guys. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and build a platform. And sorry about making you wait, but we should get extremely good rates up here. That's the thing. I mean, because we're so far above everything else. What happened there? My mouse just geeked out. Once we get some nice platforms built, things should be spawning left and right up here. There's not a lot. I mean, there's only that many spaces involved with the rest of them. So I'll figure this out. I'll get some platforms laid out, and I will check back in once I make some progress so you guys actually have a clue as to what I'm doing. I don't want to just sit here and ramble. And if you know, I can do that. So I will be back in a minute. Well, look at all my little friends. There's a bunch of them, and this is actually just from walking around building this thing. I decided on a 24 by 32 platform. This is our little sunken spot right here. This marks dead center, and I had a few different ideas for a kill mechanism, and I put these in to show you something. I had a couple different ideas for kill mechanisms, like I was saying, but there's an idea or two I want to try out, and I think it's going to be more fun. So let me do this. Show you this. This is how it works, guys. They get mad, they charge. Plain and simple. And as you could tell, the ones in the back are even more mad. The closer I get, yeah, the anger just carries through, which is awesome. And we'll just wait for this for a second. We'll jump down and take a peek at what happens. But I mean, honestly, how can you go wrong with something like this? We just watched over, I gotta say, close to 200 pigmen just walk to their deaths. So without this even being automated, this is awesome. And yeah, those ones are still mad. The anger carries through. So a lot to be said for hatred, I guess. I have had a ghast or two spawn up there, so there is that. Let me jump down and hopefully, there we go. Let's go see what happens now. You'll see my little platform here. This is all half slabs. Just because I want to avoid anything spawning where it doesn't have to. Oh, a little zombie. And that's just from them dying. I don't want to get into that yet. And that's only one level. And that's not even close to being done. That's one side of one level. And let's see, for 30 seconds worth of time, let's see what level we actually pop up to. So yeah, without, I mean, there's a lot of junk. We'll come up with a better killing mechanism, but for now, I mean, honestly, how can I complain? That's awesome. So we found a nice way to get some decent XP. We've also got a little bit of gold. A bunch of swords. We're definitely going to have to get some type of system figured out, a kill mechanism of some kind, but for now, it's definitely doing what I want it to. So I'm very happy, guys. Very happy, very excited. I'm going to use up the last of the stuff I have on me and build that next level up. Or probably actually the one closer to the other side. So give me a little bit. We'll see actually what happens. And if I can get back up there without dying, we'll play with that for a little bit. I may have to wander off and get a bow, though, because I forgot when I died I lost everything. So I'll see you in a minute. All right, guys. Have made phenomenal progress. I can't even begin to say how long this took me. I know it was at least one double chest of stone. It's 3 layers. I left this backside open, so hopefully the magma cubes that'll spawn in here jump out. I'm going, you can see these runners here. I'm going every 3 down all the way just to stop gas from spawning up here. But I am completely out of cobble, out of stone, out of everything. And I left this open just for, so the ones that are in here will actually jump and fall down there. It's kind of a temporary setup. As you can see right here, we've got some more. I was working right around here, so none are going to spawn there within the radius. I also did the same thing here, left this open. I really like this pattern design. And that's going to play into the other stuff. But this is dead center. And you'll see next time how I plan on doing that. But let me show you how good this actually works for the temporary setup that it is. This is, like I said, extremely temporary. That won't be there. That's just where my access ladder is right now. Let's get that out of the way. And let's do this. We'll run out of the way so things can spawn. I built a little basic smeltery type station. I've got smelted up a ton of glass. We're going to be using that for something else. But as of right now, I want to show just how good this actually works. Hopefully the ones up top will fall down in. Those ones are climbing the ladder up top. That's kind of neat. But as you can tell, I mean, they just pour right in. And as long as you just hit one, it seems like the rest of them stay angry and the new ones spawn in. I have a few different ideas. I've seen similar kind of designs out there, but nothing quite like what I'm planning on doing. So I'll be showing you guys something different, hopefully. But yeah, as of right now, this is, I mean, good enough to get me on my way. I'm gonna basically mirror this design right over there, and between episodes, I think I'm gonna work on that. I'm also gonna get some mining done because I need probably at least a whole chest of cobblestone to get this taken care of. It'll definitely be at least one double chest. I'm not sure, probably a little more. And how often do you actually run out of cobblestone? But in the interest of time, I think I'm going to wrap it up for today, guys. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching. Tips, tricks, comments, questions, concerns, cares, wants, worries. I just think that's awesome, like they're jumping out of a burning building. But as of right now, I mean, this is good enough for what it is. I'll work on it between episodes, and if I don't, I got a million other things I want to work on. Next episode, I think, guys, we're going to be fighting a wither. I was hoping some would jump while I was here. There we go, bonsai. It's a long way down. Next time, we may work on a loot collection system for this, or get started on our witch farm project, or work over at the Guardian Temple. I mean, there are literally so many things I want to do, but not enough time. So, guys, as always, be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and be good at it. This is Phreakin, and I will see you.